required for that people perform applaud afterwards. I also call people on for that. And as last, we'll have groups, also performances. We'll also judge costumes at the same time, I think. Do we? I think so, yes. So, you just get to sit back and relax while the cosplayers have fun, show off, and please take lots of pictures. The cosplayers will love seeing them later. So, everybody ready? Music. There we go. So here we go. Our first contestant is Xavier at School to Love for the Press World. Next up is Phoenix as King Sombra. You can show up anyway, come on.
it's not there.
Princess Luna. After now, we have Thiago as Green Chrysalis. Next up is Discord. That's Discord. Next up is Rose. Rose as Pinkie Pie Punk Rock. Pinkie Pie? Maybe I should have just said Pinkie Pie instead. Next up is the Keyboard Warrior as the Keyboard Warrior.
Uh-oh. Oh shit. Oh no. Stop, Gag! Stop, Gag!
Next up, we have Zero Kaneki as Crusader of the Sun.
Wow. Praise the sun!
Next up is King Sombra as King Sombra. Check her if you said Sombra. Here you go.
He wants not slave, he wants sugar.
Next up, we have a very cool special extra. LRL as Bojack Horseman. Next up, will not have a cut to the chase because it's again not about me, it's about you. We have next up we have Railway Dash performing a Celestial Monument.
Good afternoon, everybody. I've come the way here from Canterlot just to bid you the royal greetings of the Royal Sisters of Equestria. As I've seen my dearest sisters here too, and I've seen some other niece around this venue today. Maybe they come from alternative timelines, I don't know. I even saw some of not my personally, but some of Equestria's oldest nemesis. But seeing my girls here as well, I know we all can be safe. But this event should not be about troubles and about fighting and all these ugly things going on. This event is only about the magic of friendship, and that's what I see and feel around here. One last thing. If you happen to visit Plushycon tonight and see someone who looks like me, don't trust him too much. He may be just an impersonator. Thank you all.
Keep that in mind for sure. I'll let you know if I see any suspicious characters looking like you. Next up for our performances, we have Fralda as Bloomberg again.
I have a little stand-up comedy. Is there an Applejack here? Call me honey. So, my name is Bloomberg the Apple Tree, and I will tell you a story how I began a successful business tree. When I was a little sapling, my first job was to wake up the ponies in the morning. Unfortunately, they had to cancel my contract because my nickname was a little too explicit. Knock knock, who's there? Morning wood. So you can guess I got fired really quickly. It still hurts when I touch the birds. After that, I went to Sweet Apple Acres, and there I met a lovely pony called Applejack and had a nice love affair with her. Unfortunately, we had to move on because our love was a little too juicy. So she sent me to Appaloosa, and there I found my luck. Her cousin Braver set up a very prosperous Apple company, so I became his branch manager. So next time you buy something from Apple, you buy something from me. Thank you and have a nice day.
Next up, we have Semi-Cars DJ Pone Free, who has technical problems. Again, technical problems. Perfectly fine. cutie mark problems. Technical problems, cutie mark problems, both works.
Same shit, different
Apple?
story.
You have cutie mark problems, come on. I think the problems just resolve themselves. It's nice to see a pony finding its destiny, isn't it? Next up, we have Rarity Bell as Nightmare Rarity, who has a final epilogue.
Oh.
Oh, fancy.
You nightmare forces thank you for my generosity, whispering that you needed me. I accepted what was offered and became your king, turning my back at every moment. Now my name strikes terror in every heart, even night or day you change that. So what else do you want from me? Whatever are not assembled to speak. Their airships are gun hours 1 to 3. It's a challenge for our valor to see untenable fury with delicate steel. From the clouds they'll hear our cannons peal. Never should take a curse of frail catch a glimpse into the boggy veil. My heart turns upon his life, now I feel that frigid drop on dry. Thunderous nightmares flash through my mind, though I think the time is so blind. But I have fool to believe and accept this dreadful dream, since all that's left inside my head is but one angry scream.
Gaan we dadelijk boeren? Gaan we dadelijk boeren? Zo slaapt je bent.
Thinking again to those words whispered in my ear back then, when I realized that he was talking about swore and accepted, I swore they would remember one way or the other, and if they ever remember it by fearing me, it is a legacy I can settle for. But am I the leader that is without vengeful tyrant king, balances hell with sinful silver string? Am I a boy who lost his way at carving a machine? A mere and simple form stuck in a vicious routine. Lurking through the depths, these blue walls are all direct like a mindless drone. Yet should I feel this loathsome delicate alone, what should I do with my body asunder? Focus on the heart and next ahead. Some pile of notes will spread in your stead. Our retribution will rise and they'll have their war. I'll welcome them all. Let a nightmare dance floor. Let all their ships that sail for royal
Nog steeds niet in de einde.
Make sure the guns are primed to blow. We've come too far to pay our dues, and my story is known yet.
A little bit of Sean just died. A little bit of you just died.
Single show performance, we have Railway Dash. You're a regular here, aren't you? It's Dr. Atmosphere, and they talk about atmosphere.
Mike was ook vrij snel de interesse kwijt als ik eerlijk ben.
Yes, thank you. And if I put this here? No, that's fine. So on behalf of the Cloudsdale Weather Corporation, I was sent here to bid you good evening. Well, you already heard, I don't know not much to talk about. You already heard from this nice lady about my name. Name's Dr. Atmosphere, Height Atmosphere. Mind that name if you ever get to Cloudsdale Weather. I'm not that kind of a doctor, but a medical doctor. It's an engineering degree. But I'm babbling on way too much. By the way, don't mind this railway dash on this lab coat. My own lab coat was way too black, I mean dirty, to get to such a convention. I'm here to represent my company. Many of us think we were the evils because we gained spectra the way we did. Spectra, by the way, is what makes the cutie mark appear, as we saw with Apple Bloom just recently. This is how it all began and how it all ended. You see her? Poor absentia. Poor absentia, I remember her very well. She didn't have in it to lead us at the end. Well, I think that should do it for today. They would have better sent a real representative, not an engineer, to this convention. But anyway, I'm about to leave. One last thing. If you ever happen to take the tour about the Cloudsdale Weather Corporation, and even think about asking the Pegasus devices, please do yourself and us a favor and don't. Thank you.
That was our single show performances. A big applause for everyone who came on stage. But they're special since they're a group. So our first group up on stage, please, is registered as Fräulein von Geek, as Green Chrysalis, King Sombra, Flutterbed, and Discord, and they're showing us The Night Tempest.
Will tell you an exciting tale of the most villainous villains that ever plagued the beautiful land of Equestria. Villains so cruel, so frightening, so mean, and so very elegant that it would be dooming for Equestria if they ever were to join forces. But that is exactly what happened on this very day that our story takes place. It was a beautiful day filled with laughter and joy. The grass was high, the sun was shining, the bees were humming over the wonderful meadows of our beloved home of Equestria. Queen Chrysalis and King Sombra had just received a letter from Discord, who wished to meet them as he was excited to see them and show them a trickery brew he had invented. Queen Chrysalis was delighted as she saw the option that this could finally bring an end to all their hated enemies, and King Sombra even did a happy little dance. Well, it looks like Sombra wanted to get in trouble with the narrator once this was over. After the king threatened the narrator with eternal damnation, I think it is better to not have a happy little dance. But after all, this doesn't look too good for our heroes. Look out, Main 6! But let's see what Discord is up to. Ah, there he is, working on his potion. What could this be? Something that makes one crazy and obeys the wishes of the potion, the beverage that allows you to change your appearance, or the most delicious drink ever created. Who would know? And speaking of who is pony assisting Discord? Is it Fluttershy? Why would she help us spread disaster and agony unless she was under a spell? And indeed, she was Flutterbad. Oh boy, it looks like the potion is finished. That calls for a celebration. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, finally, we get to see a happy little dance. It was. Look, the Queen and King have finally arrived in Discord's invisible cauldron thingy. And while Fluttermaid takes the guests to their seat, Discord prepares the drinking bowls. 1, 2, 3, and 4. One for each of them. Cheers, my dear viewers. May you always prosper and thrive, and may all your plans be successful. Oh, what a wonderful day it was. As the Royal Highnesses took their first sip from their bowls, they tasted it. The magic flavor of the most delicious drink ever created. Who would have guessed? Well, if you have, you can go to the Ponyville betting office and get your $5. The beverage was extraordinary and made every pony so happy that they stayed up all night to celebrate. Oh boy, it really was a sight to see. But sadly, our time is up and our little play has to end. Otherwise, we would have shown you how Discord started juggling with burning chainsaws, or how Flutterbed attempted to fly to the moon, or how King Sombra did an exotic fan dance, and much more. So thank you, Reverend Pony, for your patience and attention. You are a wonderful audience, and the Night Tempest certainly hopes you enjoyed the show. Thank you.
Wow, what these villains get up to when you're not looking, eh? Gosh, that was great. Before we get the next group, I have like a little clerical error that was not in my table here. This wonderful songwriter was not just trying to come through his costume, he was also going to perform, which is sadly not in my list. You could definitely still come. Come on here, you get that done. A big applause for him. You forgot. I'm so sorry. Please don't mistake me. Please don't mistake me. I'm very sorry.
Sie dachten, sie könnten mich besiegen, mich in die eisige Kälte verbannen, aber sie werden mich niemals besiegen. Ich werde erst aufhören, bis ganz Equestria mir gehört. Und dann kann ich mir endlich meinen Traum erfüllen. Meinen Traum, den ich seit meiner Kindheit habe. Ich baue Treppen, überall Treppen. Von Treppenusa über Treppelot bis Main-Treppen. Und alle werden sehen, meine Treppen sind die schönsten.
Speakers in the audience, his most nefarious plan of them all is building stairs. Many stairs. Definitely the most evil plan of them all. I agree. So our next group we have was entered by Mystia. We have Snowfall Frost, the harbinger of death, about heartwarming future.
Best wel even uit. Ik heb het al warm in een korte broek.
Hoe lukt me dan?
Perfect man. Dit een overbelletje op het 250 graden, ik word er gaar uit.
Zijn in de bracket, maar
Winners of Death's Sweet. That'd be great. And for our very last entry, this year's galacon cosplay contest, we have submitted by Miss Cord. We have Celestia and her 3 royal guards in Celestia and her royal guards.
Press the moon.
Come on, you gotta go keep your schedule. Are you military or what? Wow.
Het is een hele andere tijd. Oké.
The magic of microphones is at your disposal, my princess.
It's you again. Oh, I see you've managed to free yourself from me. But that will be the last time. Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy.
As if you could take me on. You could even stand one of my gods. Look at them, so well trained.
They look wimpy. They look really wimpy.
And I've tried an even more better trick. Guards, praise the sun! What's supposed to impress me? You guards, they don't even have horns. And even you, with your cute little tiny horn, how do you think you can actually have a chance? Well, I don't have to pose around with my horn. I don't have to inspire. Well, I think we should settle this once and for all, like true warriors. The real way, the real way. No games, just no tricking and no tricking. King, Equestria will be mine.
You have a fucking sword. Use it. Illogical.
And thus the fate of the question
They
was
have a
sealed
sword.
because of rock, paper, scissors. Thank you so much, everybody, for performing and entering. I know that this is, a thing I keep saying, but seriously, everybody who enters has done such a good job, such a good effort, and has been so brave coming on here. So a big applause for everybody, please. You are all welcome to join me now on stage, just perform together as a group, just pose, get pictures, take and have fun. If you want, come on, come on. And anybody who wears a box, it's fine. This is my first profile.
Nou, ik een schoenpakje toch nog even aan moeten houden. Oh wel.
Come here, come on. And a big thank you to our judges, non-focus score and Tigo. Woo! Fantastic.
you.
Thank you all so much.
God damn it. Fine. Oh, I just...
Zelf gebeurt er zo weinig jaar in de tas.
I'm biased, you know that I can say that. So the point here that we're here for is the bisector panel. Before I call in the guests, I again want to explain the basic mode of how this is going to work. Here are microphones, right here in the front, there and there. This is where you will queue up, and if you think of a question that you want to ask, you queue up there. I will take turns, like alternating between each microphone, taking people and asking them to say their question. Volunteer, while you're in the line, volunteer will make sure your question is appropriate for the panel. Yes, I gotta be very clear with the rules here, because there definitely are rules. Your question should not be, first, spoilers in any shape or form, because they're not allowed to tell you. They're really not. Maybe they can hint at something, but that's something they have to do on their own, even then it's risky business, so don't ask them about, like, oh, what's going to be in the movie. Don't ask them, oh, what's happening in the next season. They're not allowed to tell us if they know. You can, of course, ask, little behind-the-scenes things, but ideally not about anything that hasn't been released yet, because strict NDAs, you're not allowed to talk. It's just a waste of time. Secondly, please don't ask anything inappropriate. I have to say this every time. I don't like it. Most people are really well behaved, would not be asking anything stupid. Just for the small percentage that might, please don't. It's not funny, it's not cool, people don't like it. Please don't ask anything offensive, inappropriate, or otherwise not safe for work. And thirdly, don't ask about fandom material, because like stuff like, oh, have you seen this one video or something? You can definitely ask like how much are you engaged with fandom stuff, or do you like fan art of your character? But specific things like this fan fiction or this picture, very unlikely they've seen it, and unlikely that they're allowed to talk about it. So again, it's stuff that we are all familiar with, but they might not be, so keep it in general terms that they can actually talk about, even if they don't know every single thing that you might have seen. That clear? All good? All good? Sweet, then I would like people to queue. You can start thinking of questions, things you want to ask. They're all wonderful volunteers. I'll be asking the opening question or two, so take your time. So, while you think of questions, please give me a wonderful big applause for Michelle Krieger, Black Graphic.
Go
Okay.
Green is good.
Smart. So while we have people queuing for questions, I'll allow myself to ask. Oh, I get to sit. Oh, I get to sit here. I get to sit next to the cool people. I don't know if I would say cool.
Yeah, it's pretty hot in here.
That was smooth. That was smooth. All right. I'll allow myself to ask an opening question or two while we have the questions screened. People thinking of questions. Usually I'm like, oh yeah, what do you think of Germany? That's like maybe a little bit too cliche.
However, regardless of whether that's a cliche question or not, I love Germany. I really love Germany.
Ditto. Hey, I grew up in South Dakota, in America. I think when we moved, we were the last people there. But the area and like the temperature and the people, it reminds me a lot of South Dakota where I grew up. So I feel like I'm kind of home a little bit.
Ja, Noah, wie geht es dir? I've always wanted to come to Germany, and this is my first time, and I'm just, what can I say? I'm just so happy to be here and to be with all of you. Like, what an honor, right? Amazing. What I want to know is, hast du deine Badehose mitgebracht? In German. I know that Kuchen is cake.
Was hörst du von meinem Deutsch?
It's very nice to be back in Germany. I came here 4 years ago around Christmas time, and it's nice to be back in the summer. But it was very magical at Christmas, and I drank a lot of
Blue wine.
Glühwein, yes.
It is apparently quite popular. That's one of the fun things when you talk to people from outside Germany, like, oh yeah, German Christmas markets, yeah, that's the stuff. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, I have no idea. I just think they're kind of cute.
It made me believe in Christmas again. I was a bit of a Grinch for a long time. I was like, oh, Christmas, right? This is actually a magical time. It's a thing. It's a thing.
Well, I'm glad you're enjoying yourselves. That's the most important thing. Because, you know, the area here is very beautiful, and I always like to think it's one of the selling points. Like, hey, you're not just going to a cool convention, it's also just really pretty. So I'm always happy when that actually is a thing that other people feel too, because otherwise I just feel like a shill. You know, like, yeah, I'm not German. I'm not biased. So I see we have a bunch of questions ready, so I don't need to babble on, actually. I should just stop stalling and ask the first question. It's for you.
My question is, how are con visits organized? Because some of you come in a week before, others come in the day before the convention itself. And how is that organized? How long do you stay?
I think it's magic. I don't know how anyone organizes this. It's magic to me. But I think we all have different schedules. We're all kind of coming in and out at different times, and I get to stay. I'm going to Italy after this, so I've never been. I think we all have kind of different schedules. Are you guys still going home?
No. Yeah. So we're a lot of times it's kind of, you know, our contract and stuff are negotiated by our agents. But then we do get some leeway, like as far as when we're going to book the flights if we want to sightsee or stay for a little while. We're staying a little while afterwards. We're going to go to the Black Forest, and that should be really neat. And then have to hurry back because then it's Brody time after that. So.
Oh, very nice. For myself, I took in the sense that yes, you do have flexibility to stay on afterwards, and so my husband and I were on our honeymoon. So. was very, very nice. So thank you again, guys. She chose to spend her honeymoon with all of you.
Thank you for the question.
Thank you.
All right, you over there, please. Your turn.
Hi there. This one's for Ashley. During one episode, you had to mimic other main 6 characters like Fluttershy. How did you feel about that?
Oh, that was a tricky episode.
Because it's hard to make Rainbow Dash imitate Applejack.
I mean, it is weird. I know that there's Hank Azaria talks about that, having Mo, Hank Azaria in The Simpsons, having Mo imitate someone else that he voices, and it's just, it's hard because it's just one little, one set of vocal cords. So I tried to do my best. It was a good challenge for me as a voice actor. That was probably the hardest thing I've had to do. But yeah, hopefully.
You did well. You did well.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Hello. You almost stole my question.
It's a good question.
Since you voice multiple characters in the show, I want to ask which are the ones who are easier or harder for you to do, to talk, to sing?
I think Rarity, like singing-wise, is probably like easiest for me, just because it's probably the closest to my actual voice. Like that is my singing voice. Is kind of Rarity's voice. Hello. That was ominous. Or does it? The fact of the opera. And then probably the one that was the most fun for me to do, though, was probably Adagio. Because for once, that was the first time I ever got to play a villain, whereas a lot of times prior to that, I was always cast as kind of an ingenue sort of character, so it was always a sweet kind of character. So it was nice to have that challenge to play someone bad. Adagio? Yeah. Adagio doesn't. Forgive them, they're idiots. So, Country Pony that Kazumi voices is Wrangler. A lot of people thought it was me, and I was like, no, I don't know. No, and then I got notifications on Twitter, and like, oh, like, is that your Afterball? I'm like, yes, I sound like Ashley Ball, yes! So that was a career high for me. Thank you, Ashley. I'd say when I was younger, probably Sweetie Belle was the easiest to sing for, because when we were younger, Claire and I had very, very similar voices, so it was really just my normal singing voice, except for a little bit like a sweeter voice, not as much roughness, right? But the hardest, stay so close to this microphone. But I think the hardest thing I had to do on the show was earlier in the seasons, Apple Bloom wasn't a good singer. Now it's like everything's a dream sequence and we can all be good. Even Maddie and Scrooge used to be really bad. But Daniel, his direction for me when we were doing the "We're the cutie," right? So Sweetie Belle was supposed to be really good, Scrooge was supposed to be really bad, Apple Bloom was supposed to be somewhere in the middle. But I obviously naturally just wanted to sing good, and Daniel was like, "No, Michelle, it has to be worse." And there's like everything was like, "Make it worse." And then I tried, and he actually had to go in and like pitch shift it off. I'm sorry, I failed you. I feel like I have the opposite problem. As Rainbow Dash, Daniel Ingram is always like, she doesn't know her song and she does not mean. And he's like, Ash, can you just like make it sound prettier?
Mine isn't very long, but in the friendship games, I was the guy, most of the guy vocals for the Canterlot High. But then we did the song, we're not allowed to let you in, so get out of our way. You got us, people, we're here to stay. We had to, I had to sing as both the good school and the bad school as a group of people. So I'm doing 3 or 4 different voices as good characters, then I had to do 3 or 4 different voices as bad characters that were also different from the good characters, and it's easy the first like 3 or 4 passes, but when you get to the 8th pass, you're like, what do I do?
We're gonna take it low. And it's harder to change up your voice when you're singing versus when your voice just simply voice acting. Yeah, because you can't. Yeah, totally. And you guys can't change the timing or the tone. No. It's very difficult to
I just start making it. I start adding accents. I'm going to make the power.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Your turn, please.
Hi, this is a question for Ashley. When you're recording a conversation between Rainbow Dash and Applejack, I'm wondering, are you like recording first the whole dialogue for one character and then the other, and then you mix it up, or do you go from one character to the other?
When we first started the series, Terry, the voice director, he insisted that I keep them separate. It was the same with Andrea. He wanted everyone to kind of do one take of them in one character and then another take of them in the other character if they were voicing 2 ponies. But as the series kind of went on, it got more normal, and also Applejack's voice has changed. Her voice used to be a lot higher, and then I made the decision to and also because Jason said it was okay. But her voice kind of dropped in range, so she's a little lower now. She sings a little deeper in my register, which is easy to keep her separate from up here. Because before she was kind of up here, and maybe she sounded closer to Apple Bloom over there. So it was just nice for me to keep it a little bit separate, so now I can switch really easily from one to the other. And we recorded all together. It's all in one go. Yeah. Thank you for your question.
Also for you, Ashley.
Wait, hold on. Your question's for me? I'm shocked.
At the episode of Parental Brilliance, the parents are really supportive, and as you singing in band and now singing on your own and doing this voice acting, do you have support also from your family? From small to...
Oh, supportive.
Supportive, yes.
I think something about sports. I was capable with my dad all the time. Yes, my parents are very supportive.
Extreme
Announcements are up here. I couldn't ask for more supportive parents. They're very, 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 they always sort of were great influences on me and always encouraged me to go after the only thing I was ever good at, which was arts. So, yeah, just like singing, dancing, acting. Not so much dancing, actually. I never was very good at that. More of a mover and a shaker, really. But yeah, just like they always were on my team. So, yes.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
This question goes out to all of you. We understand that you guys work very hard as voice actors, singers, and everything like that. And personally, I want to know what aspect about your job do you wish people or the entire family want to know in general?
What aspect?
Aspect.
Okay.
Like, what do you want us to really understand about your job?
Oh, you want us to understand? Okay. So much rejection. Yeah. And that's something that really any actor, artist will tell you, is that it's just constant rejection in amongst like a tiny bit of success, right? Like, you probably book 10% of the auditions, not even like, 3% of the auditions you do. And we audition all the time. Yeah, I have my, like phone is just filled with different auditions that I didn't get.
Yeah.
Oh, totally. Yeah. So you have to have kind of like tough skin, I guess, because there is a lot of rejection involved.
Yeah, I think there is, like, to build on what Michelle was saying, I think there's a lot of misconception just because, our job is really fun, and it is a really awesome job, but I think when you look behind the scenes, not a lot of people realize how much work and how much perseverance it takes to get to a certain stage, and every little win or every job that you do get, it's a victory hard fought for.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of people you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know that.
It's always a surprise when I get a call from my agent. She's like, "Oh, you booked this." Sometimes I don't even remember what it was because you audition every day. It's like, "Oh, when was that? What was that?" And that's why it's good sometimes you play a reference back. It's like, this is what you sounded like, because oftentimes you'll forget what you even did in the audition. Another thing I would want people to know is most of us aren't rich. I don't know. There's an idea that people who work in entertainment are just all rich. I feel like, at least as where I'm concerned, I'm definitely not rich. So,
yeah, I understand. There's like that veil.
Yeah, and it's not, it's most of the time, unless you're like a series regular, it's not super consistent work. It's just every once in a while. So,
All right, thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
Just want to say real quick that all four of you, and as well as everyone on the staff, inspires me so much that I start to try voice acting on my own in my free time. It's so much fun. Thank you so much for doing that. But speaking as a voice actor, you come up with different voices for many different projects. So I just wonder, which voice have you, which voice for any project you've ever done, hobby or otherwise, has been the most fun to do?
Sounds like Gabe has an answer. That's like picking your favorite child, isn't it? So just can't.
Yeah, I have one in mind. I did a video game back in November where I got to be an entire species of gibberish-speaking lizards. An entire species. And so I got to do like these really high lizards, these really low lizards, and actually, no, it wasn't gibberish. This guy, the producer, had created an entire language that the players, it's not out yet, that the players can learn. Yeah, it's called Tooth and Tail, and that was really
Hear
fun.
it! What did the lizard sound like?
Oh my gosh, how do you
Tell us some lizard language.
I know that. Oh, it was really cool.
With all like a bunch of randomly like, what?
it's the sound you make before you eat. Just similar to that, I got really lucky and I booked Becky the Loon in Finding Dory, and that was a weird but really fun session. And they would give you my motivation. That's what they would say. Okay, now you know you're hungry, but you're trying to eat something that's not edible. And go. And so that whole, it was like 3 hours of love poos. That was a really, really fun session. That's
You played the crazy loon?
Yeah, that was me. Becky the Loon.
Did you get credited for that?
No. Because I didn't say any words. So, thank you. And I called, because I didn't know until they kept it secret. They told me I was Becky, and they told me I was, that it was for this movie or whatever. But I was passing to LA with Andrew Stanton, the guy,
You want to be the Gerald?
Oh, yeah.
Gerald with me?
And I didn't know until I saw the movie, and I recognized the recording. And then I called my agent, I was like, Carol, is this me? And she was like, well, yeah.
Becky the Loon, everybody. It's amazing. I think my favorite character I've voiced to date, it's on the series, Ashley is a lead on it as well. Or one of the leads, I'm just a supporting guest character. But her name is Madeline.
and it's on a show called The Deep. It's on Netflix. And she's just this crazy pirate wannabe, and she wants to be a pirate so bad, but she's kind of bad at it. So she's just like, what do you mean I'm not a pirate? Like, I'm so cool! And she's just off the top crazy all the time, and yeah, just a lot of fun to play. Just a lot of fun. Like, you know, I think I'm pushing myself to 100%, and then the director will push me just a little bit more. So for that, it's been a challenge, but also a lot of fun.
I do remember a long time ago I played a sexually confused tomato. Because he wasn't sure if he was a fruit or a veggie.
I don't really know what I am. Sometimes I say, what am I? A fruit or a veggie?
He would recite haikus on the spot. And then he joined forces with the evil blender, Blendar, and he was never seen or heard from again. There's a series called Coconut Fred's Fruit Salad Island.
I have to see that.
Yeah. It was good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Your turn, please.
Hello. I have a two-tier question for Ashley Ball. The first part would be when you first auditioned for MLP, did you specifically pick to audition for the voices of Applejack and Rainbow Dash, or were there any other characters you auditioned for? And second, do you consider voicing two of the main characters? Do you consider it a jackpot, or maybe the hardest job of all getting to make the two characters sound different, basically?
Well, I'm definitely at the jackpot as far as voicing two characters on the show. Because, like, you get to voice characters, like, multiple characters on shows sometimes. It's like, it happens. There's only so many actors on the show, but for it to reach this state, like, no one saw that coming at all. So the fact that it's now, you know, we're in season 7, season 8 is coming pretty soon, I think, hot on heels. So yeah, it's unreal. I feel very, very blessed and very grateful. And yeah, who knew that these little ponies would come such a long way? And as for your first question, I had high hopes for Big Mac, but my voice just wasn't quite low enough. I didn't get him, but I actually did originally audition for Spike, and I got a call back for Spike. But I did, yeah, because I had voiced a lot of boys in the past. But then both of my characters are kind of tomboys, so that makes sense.
Okay. Thank you very much, and recommend Galacon to Tara so that we know the whole name.
Say, hey Tara, come to Galacon. Wait, I'm gonna conduct you, ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, she's gonna like that. That's definitely got over. Thank you. Also, just to make sure I'm not saying that because the questions were bad or anything, it's more just trying to keep it to one question if at all possible, just so we get through everybody. We have a limited amount of time, so make sure you think of one that snappy, good question. Since your turn.
Yeah, so it's also to Ashley. I have this quote here, and I wanted to ask if you could voice act it as Applejack. That's the short quote.
Okay.
Good.
Not in German, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. So it has to be an Applejack's voice. Is there like a premise for this, or? No, just the words. It says Portal 2, bracket, as Applejack, dash, angry, bracket. Alright, I've been thinking. When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Make life takes the lemons back. Get mad. I don't want your damn lemons. What the hell am I supposed to do with these? Demand to see life's manager. Make life rue the day it thought it could give Applejack lemons. Do you know who I am? I'm the pony that's gonna burn your house down. That's like my favorite video game of all time. I'm not familiar with this. But thank you.
Yeah, but it was great, so thanks.
Thank you.
Goodness, I can't follow that. Right, a very cheeky question for Ashley Ball. It's cheeky, but it's not too cheeky. I want to know what it's like to build with your two characters and ships. So basically, your ship with yourself.
Yeah. I mean, I think it makes so much sense, don't you guys? Jack and Rainbow Dash would obviously be together because they're like the most natural couple ever. They bicker like they're married. They're like always, you know, getting in arguments. It's just like it makes sense. Plus, they make such a cute couple. They're gonna be together forever, so.
Did you just confirm their ship?
Yeah, oh. Absolutely, absolutely.
Thank you.
Welcome. I think if I don't misremember, please correct me, I completely doesn't even tell me memory, but I think when gay marriage was legalized in the US, you actually tweeted a picture of Applejack and Rainbow Dash dressed as like wedding gowns. I remember that. It was adorable. Are you kidding me? Applejack was wearing a wedding dress and Rainbow Dash was in a suit, or was it the other way around? I'm not sure. At any rate, yeah, the best couple for sure. 100%. Yeah, she's definitely.
Yeah. So I have a question for all of you. What was the first role that you did for practice? Not for any audition or anything, just for practice. Can you still remember that, or any role that you played for practice?
Yeah. I was really young. I did my first sort of official voice acting thing when I was 4. So I don't really remember. So it's just that I don't really. I have a very good short-term memory, but my long-term memory I'm realizing is quite flawed. And she also has great spatial recognition, as I learned. Yes, I never forget spatial awareness. Like I always remember where I am, but I forget. Actually, and I always remember melodies as well. I'll never forget a melody. I can always hear it. But I'll forget lyrics, and I'll forget things in the past. So I honestly don't remember. I was a really outgoing, strange is another word, kid. So I was just talking in weird voices all the time, and probably my first practice thing was just imitating a cartoon I liked. Probably something, too young for Family Channel when I was 3, I don't know what it would have been, but yeah, just imitating my favorite cartoon show.
The accent that I have now was probably my first practice, because when I was a kid I used to talk like this. I'm actually from Virginia, so most of my family talks like this. So I actually eventually had to learn myself out of this accent and get used to the way they talk in the Midwest, which is then where we moved to South Dakota, where things were a little more rounded. And then we went to Alaska, and now I have this weird American-ish accent that I have now. But yeah, that would be what I would call my first like practice, because when I was a kid I had to learn away my hick accent to fit in.
I think my first practice voice was when I was in the first grade. And we had an English substitute teacher come in. And I got into a lot of trouble because she would talk, of course, and then I would answer back in a little British accent. So I'd be like, oh yes, absolutely. Anyways, I got into trouble. I got to the principal's office, and because the teacher got offended because she thought I was mimicking her and making fun of her, but really I couldn't help it, and I just admired her, and yes, that didn't end so well. Naughty, zoom in, yes. Yes.
I remember playing a video game or like a computer game when I was younger, and I didn't have a computer when I was young because I was really old. So I went to my friend's house. I remember playing this game. I must have been like 6 or something, 5 or 6, and I just remember Bongo Mutt eats pickles at a party. And that was like the one line that I always said over and over again. Bongo Mutt eats pickles at a party. And it was like, you had to take these little robots and like put them in different scenarios. And Bongo Mutt was one of my favorite robots. So that, I always would like to say that, and my mom would be like, what are you talking about? Bongo Mutt eats pickles at a party. And from now on, I would talk like a computer. So I would like talk like a computer, and that was, I think, probably the first annoying thing that I did as a voice actor. Many other things too. And then I think we just naturally like mimic people, and I never got in trouble from a teacher, I don't think, but yeah, definitely like mimicking favorite TV shows. I know Gabe can do like 700 million voices, so.
We mimic you, we're not making fun of you. It's just kind of...
Yeah, it's because we like your voice. It's actually a compliment. Yeah, stupid English teacher. Yeah. Look at me now. What about you? Do you have one?
About me?
Yeah, like the first voice that you did?
I don't do voices. I'm on an acting school, and my first one was Krasinski from Die Räuber. I don't know. It's in English, but yeah, that was my first one.
Nice. Sweet stuff. Thank you. Your turn next, please.
It's a question for Ashley. When you have to record singing part for the show, what's the easiest character to play between Rainbow Dash and Applejack?
Sorry, can you say that again? You have a lovely accent. I
know, I'm French. Let me ask my question. It's a question for Ashley. When you have to record singing parts, when you have to sing as a character for the show, what's the hardest character to play between Rainbow Dash and Applejack?
Oh, what's the hardest character?
Hardest.
For singing. Well, usually Applejack kind of takes the lower part, and Rainbow Dash often has to like belt out some pretty high notes, so I'm gonna say Rainbow Dash is harder. Plus, she just like gives me a headache sometimes. Like it just gets really annoying. So she's definitely like, yeah, harder of the two. And also Daniel trying to make me sing pretty when she doesn't really have a pretty voice. That's tricky. So yeah, belting like Rainbow Dash in a song is always a tough session to be in. Thank you. Thank you.
to Michelle and Ashley. You have both played characters for many seasons, for quite a long time already. Do you sort of develop own headcanons about the characters? And then if, for example, Apple Bloom gets her cutie mark, you may sometimes think like, well, that wasn't my headcanon, or if Rainbow Dash sees her parents introduced. Is there ever such a conflict between own headcanon and what the story writers come up with?
Can someone explain headcanon?
It's your imagination. The canon of the show is the original script. It's like what you imagine for your vision for your character.
Oh, okay.
For example, how regular...
I mean, I think we all knew from the very beginning that they were dead. Like, well, I don't know, it's still not confirmed, we're still don't know, but like, in my mind, like, that's clearly kind of, yeah. Sorry, why did everyone look, I feel like, everyone's like, oh, come on, guys, I didn't see that coming.
Or represent that guy. Yeah, I think that it's very cool to like find out the backstories with all of the characters. I think especially that the pear butter. Have you guys seen it here? You have, right? Yeah. Well, you see everything online anyway. I don't know if it was like out in Germany yet or not. But yeah, when we voiced that episode, it was really exciting. It was kind of emotional to be acting that script because it was we didn't know what the writers were gonna do with the story, and it was
Also, Felicia Day is a mom.
right.
Why do I say Felicia? Well, William Shatner, but like Felicia Day.
Yeah, it was definitely a headcanon for me. Headcanon? Anyone?
Headcanon?
Oh yeah, you know that word, right? That was a very cool episode for me, and it was definitely. I think maybe there'll be more digging into more kind of family history. I hope as the season goes on, as the show goes on.
Because people would always ask me, what do you think your cutie mark's going to be? And I would always say that they would have to be connected, the cutie mark would have to be connected, and mine would obviously be like an apple. And so that was really, and I'd say that also it would probably have something to do with their crest. So I pretty much hit those three things. I didn't call the heart. Is it inside the apple or outside of it?
Outside.
Inside. Okay, I didn't know outside, inside. It's outside. But everything else I called. So I was actually pretty pleased with that.
What?
I'm like blushing. You guys were all like, oh!
Safe to say that mom and dad didn't make it, so just saying, I don't know. Well, hopefully we'll see more of them in the future.
Your turn.
So this is a kind of general question. If you've got a bit part, like there's a background playing with online, or like even the gravy boat, so there's sounds, whatever. How is it decided who does that role? Is it always like the writer has an idea, or do you like play around with different people doing it to see what works best? I was just curious about that.
We often just sort of assign the background characters with one line. It's like we'll just go and record an episode and they'll say, okay, Ashton will be Wonderbolt number 2, so we will be Wonderbolt number 1, 3, 4, and then we'll just like say one line and create a character right up there. So it's pretty like on the spot. Yeah.
So yeah, sometimes it's assigned, sometimes it's just like random voila, and then somehow the character will become famous in the brony community, and it's always a big surprise, like, what?
How did that one come out? So you're telling me that Tabitha first Saint-Germain voiced the Grady Boat. She did not audition for the Grady Boat.
I'm pretty sure she did. Same with Sharpie, same with Drippy, she just sort of used her own voice, which she, I think, got in trouble for, but, and then redid it, and all was well, but,
Yeah, I say it because the gravy boat is probably my favorite bit part because it's literally just like a little magic gravy boat that makes you like dog sounds. But then you read like the credits, oh, that was Tabitha. Okay. I didn't think that. So I won't just start being sarcastic when I'm saying I'm shocked that she didn't audition for the very important role of the gravy boat. Yes. It's always cool to see which characters like pop out to the community.
Yeah, no, when I did Octavia, I didn't realize how popular she was in the fandom until it came out a year later. But yeah, there again, that's a background for me that I had no idea what the impact she had on the fandom. So that was quite a nice surprise.
Thank you. Yeah, next please.
Hello, I have a question for Ashley and a small request for you all. But first the question, which is, up until now, what's your favorite con experience?
Favorite con experience?
Well, can I just say coming to Germany? Being with all of you here at galacon?
Las Vegas.
I wasn't there. There was an assortment as you know.
Alright, I'm back.
There was a convention.
You scared me there. You scared me there for a second. You scared me there for a second.
In Las Vegas, that
No, I know.
But
I'm just getting all the misses here. It's fine.
But I think
I got that joke. I got that.
Other than galacon, obviously #1 convention. BronyCon last year was pretty incredible to be in Baltimore and it was only bronies, and it was the first time I ever saw brony burlesque. So that was an experience. And Ingrid Nielsen, who you all know and love as Mod Pie, did a brony burlesque performance that I'll never forget. So thank you, Ingrid.
Couldn't make it today, but it's his birthday, so I would like you all to wish Gypsy Magic a happy birthday.
Gypsy Magic?
Yeah.
Aw, happy birthday, Gypsy Magic!
Thank you. Your turn, please.
Hello, this question's for all of you, and I'm sure you get asked this a lot, but how do you start learning how to voice act professionally?
I think there's various avenues, sorry, not venues. There's various avenues to get into voice acting, and there's not really A plus B equals C route that will get you there. For example, myself, I started off in musical theater, and that's what I really wanted to do. I really wanted to just do musicals. And then I kind of fell into voice acting by accident. And My Little Pony was actually the first voiceover job I ever booked. And from there on in, I just started doing more and more voice acting as I got more and more experience.
Do you want to tell them who you originally booked? Tell them who you originally
Well, I auditioned originally. I was brought in for the singing voice of Twilight Sparkle. And then what happened is that in the audition, Daniel.
No work on the stand-up and say.
No. I was originally brought into audition for Twilight Sparkle, but when I auditioned, Daniel said, "Oh, wait, you sound like Rarity." I was like, "Sure, cool." And then I didn't know where it was, but I was like, "Oh, cool." And then a couple weeks later, I found out I booked it. And so that's
kind of how I got into My Little Pony and started my voiceover career. So that's just one avenue. But everyone else has a different story. So,
I didn't know that this was your first one.
yeah, then we popped your cherry.
Similarly too, because with me, I was in musical theater. I think Michelle was probably the same.
Yeah, did a lot of musical theaters.
We did a lot of improv and did a lot of just general goofing around as a youngin', and yeah, somehow got into this crazy world. And yeah, I think just like doing a lot of unpaid work to begin with was a big starting point. Like I did a lot of like student film and would lend my voice to doing a lot of singing and just getting into the studio and getting used to using my voice in certain ways. And yeah, just saying yes to everything when you're first starting out, I think is really important. And then gradually you can start saying no to things. But yeah, I think just getting as much experience as you can in the studio and being able to take direction is a huge part of it. And having some acting chops, even though this isn't being seen. It's like, yeah, a lot of this.
But I think people forget that there's two parts to the word voice acting. It's not just about having this large repertoire of voices, it's also about acting chops. And that's where the musical theater really comes in handy. And that's what I often say to people, if you want to get into voice acting, do musical theater training, because it's very similar. Like, film and TV is on a different side of the spectrum, whereas musical theater and voice acting are very close. The audience is far away from you, you have to be bigger to get your emotions across, whereas film and TV is like right here.
Yeah, it's subtle. It's about film and TV, it's about subtlety. It's very different from...
Yeah. And there have been some film and TV actors that have come in to sessions, and it's been really hard because everything's very bigger. They just have to, everything, all the lines are delivered in this very reserved way. Terry, who directs, is like always pushing them further, whereas it's easier to come in and be really animated and have it dialed down. So yeah, I think just kind of, doing theater is a very important part of it. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Next please.
Okay, first of all, thanks to all of you for being here. And I have a rather serious question to all of you. In America, there is a union of voice actors, and they are currently on strike against several video game developers because they think that they don't get enough recognition for their work and not enough salary. And I want to ask you if you participate in this strike or what your opinion is on this.
I have a different union in Canada. I personally, I don't do video games. I've done a couple in the past, but video games usually really tear your throat apart. So unless you don't want to work for like the next week because you're recovering vocally, it's not the smartest to do for me personally. It's just a lot of video games is like yelling all the time. Get punched harder. Get him. Yeah, it's non-stop. They're really long sessions because there's all these different levels or I don't play video games either, so I'm versed in that.
Yeah, I don't play video games.
Sorry. But yeah, I think that, are you with the American Union?
No, I'm actually with the Canadian.
Okay. I mean, this is the first I'm hearing about this. I wasn't aware of that. Or some country up here in Canada. But, that was happening.
Yeah, video games are mostly done in Texas, I think, right? There's like a really big hub for video games.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know where to start. Yeah, it's hard to have an opinion about the issue unless you're directly involved in it, but because we are separate unions and we live in Canada versus LA or the States, wherever they do voiceover, it's hard to give an informed opinion when you don't really have all the info. So, sorry.
Okay, thank you.
No worries. Is it affecting your video game plan?
Into the gala, into the gala, so apple. Into the gala, my boyfriend. Prove I'm great and the wonderful. Just tell to find
Get yourself when you were young. In Ponyville it did not belong. It was not what you have wanted. Made money by playing song. Nobody wanted to sing along. You felt that your talent was kinda wasted. Didn't last long, so long. Goodbye to my old place. Can't turn luck, can't turn luck. Where the best of ponies out there, you ran off. So wrong. Your parents took it, you said famous, famous. That's the only word that went through your head. They came to me. They looked at me, so I told them, every pony should know. I'm the type of pony, every pony should know. I'm the type of pony, every pony should know. Octavia, why you still playing the cello? So mellow, Octavia, 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 why you still playing the cello? So mellow, Octavia. Can you please play me a lullaby? It's a place you always dreamed about. It's exactly what you have wanted. Playing music with the big boys now. Everyone is cheering and you take a bow. Everything is going well just as expected. So you decided to call your best friend back from the past. It's me, your friend. I wonder where you've been all these years. Can't talk, not now.
Fuck, you went me up. Okay. Dang it. So, you were it? Yeah, Good Lord. Yeah, well, I just wanted to show you how much work we put into it, so you have something to enjoy.
Yeah. Next one is, I want to show you how different instruments set themselves together to create a whole piece of background music, because there are different ways to use it. I think the most ways you've seen by now at panels are Ponyville, for example, are music. Mainly itself, the part of music. They have a story, for example, like a pony boy, or they stand for themselves. So you have to put different focuses on what the music would sound like, and you create the animation onto the music. But for this part, you have to do background music, and the fact about background music is you have to fill the music onto the animation, set the animation onto the music. So if we have, for example, someone who's sad, he just sits there, he's just sad and depressed. You look at him and you feel immediately, yeah, sad. But if we take some sad violins playing, for example, long music piece and some sweet, nice music to it, something like childlike, something happy. You can get a contrast, for example, to that. You can relate more to the character when you hears what he feels, for example, than you do with just a picture in it. And that's the thing about background music, you have to adjust to what is happening on the screen, what's happening right now, and what do I want the viewer put the focus on, to feel, to put the
I will
focus
just show you on a real quick
floating
example.
hat,
This is the fur thread. Yeah, this is the fur thread. So you have this music. Yeah, just the music, just for you to listen.
He didn't make it.
So you hear that Kanye is sad in the moment, and we this is the picture. So you know she's sad. She's receiving a really bad message. Her date didn't make it, and the music just showing this feels as well.
No, I mean, through the control.
Well, you have to sometimes do a bit of expression comedy. Okay, now back to trailer 1, the action trailer. And I want to show you some of the instruments and how they would stand alone, and then put them together into the track and show you what instrument does what part of that. So we have first off the acoustic guitar, one of the lead instruments in the intro of that. Here we go. So it's just the guitar, doesn't sound that much, doesn't sound that much heavy, it's just the melody going on. Now we have the E-guitar first. Well, now we have the E-guitar.
That's the E-drums. The E-drums. Talk.
Guitar, yeah, there we go. So, it just plays alongside the acoustic guitar, but it keeps the notes longer than it, so it just supports the acoustic guitar to make it sound more badass in the effects. And it plays around the same instrument notes, but it has different patterns and it keeps some notes longer than others. Now, we have the drums, which are basically, well, for the rhythm, to make it sound more, well, action-packed here.
The drum sounds like wow.
Yeah, and they get replaced later on by electrical drums, which I used the first time here as well, to be honest.
Helt windows.
So and then I think that's everything, yeah. Those are all, and now, let's pull the pin back.
All together?
Wait. Here and... So you put them all together, and like I said, the acoustic guitar sounds way more heavy now with the electric guitar in the background supporting it. And yeah, it's about the music on the trailer 1. So now, besides the fact of the music, we have other things that make up the audio too, and that's the sound design. Does anybody know what sound design is, or what it makes up? Yes? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I have time. The sound design is, for example, to take the voice acting, level it, make it on the same voice, same level, the volume, and make it sound like what's happening on the screen. For example, sound effects, you have to add them, and just voice everything. The sound design is very important because in a project like this, we can't afford to say, hey, Michel Krieber, Dusty Cat, Gabriel, come along, come into my room and we'll just record stuff. No, we have to work with the audio lines we're getting from them, and they have different recording environments. So we have to let the audio to the same volume, we have to adjust them so that they sound right, sound like they were recorded into the same environment, and make them so that they, like, he's reading a script, we're reading for each other, we're reading to each other, but we're not in the same room. We have to make conversation without being there to really talk to each other.
Like, for example, like Kanye and Sunny did, like, hey.
Epileptic seizure interpreted by Michelle quite accurately. Okay, now I'm going to interpret what it's like when you get hot coffee and it's too hot.
Hij is de hele tijd op het nemen. Dat vind ik zo irritant, hè. Dan ben ik gewoon met tekst aan het praten en dan wil hij niet naar tekst gaan.
Ja, jammer, je kunt hem niet horen.
Ja, weet ik.
Dus I can't hear it. I think.
Oh, I get it. They're just letting it play until they get to the part where everyone sings. It is there. It fills my heart.
Shall I instruct you through some ballet exercises?
You know, yes.
In the meantime, we could bring Gates, you could do interpretive dance, sure.
Zijn is gewoon het wachten tot iedereen begint te zingen.
Is dat voor alle kids?
Oh ja.
tribute album. And we're going to bring up Gabe's parents, Susie and Ray, and we'll have the three creepers from the free ground.
This is my mom and this is my dad. You guys can use these mics here, right?
That you have up there. Oh boy.
I'll be there.
faster stuff, he would just, go quickly. Is anyone bidding higher than a certain amount, like 20, 30, and if he only saw one person left raising their hand, he just going once, going twice, sold. So I'll have an assistant doing that again. It's sadly not us, but someone else we really need, who I'll introduce in a minute. For bigger things, I'll say, do I see more than a certain amount? That's what I'll usually be doing. I'll kind of eyeball it, but it shouldn't work out. And so if it's something bigger where I think I could keep going, I'll keep it going for a little bit, but of course, the further we get, the faster it'll have to go. So at some point, if you're unsure, I will not be able to give you a lot of time to think. So then again, you raise your hands whenever you bid. Doesn't matter which thing we're doing. When you bring in a bid, raise your hand. Ideally, you have something in your hand, like your badge from the convention, your plushie, something visible. Yes, very good, very good. People demonstrating priority. A bottle, I'll do it. A hat, perfect. Excellent, you all got the concept. The idea is that it's something I can see. Yeah, that's glowing, that's even better. Something I can see. Don't cut, not that big. I don't want you to cover up with 3 other people. But you get the idea. Something colorful to make sure. That's very small. That's maybe a bit too small. But you get the idea. Something I can see, because in the crowd of hands, a hand doesn't stand out. But different plushies definitely do. So, without further ado, I have 2 quick announcements. First off, someone lost their driver's license. We have it at the reception. Please, Florian Pfleger, please pick up your driver's license. Sorry I'm not embarrassing you, but it's very important that you get that. So, Florian Pfleger from Austria, please pick up your driver's license at the reception entrance of the convention. Thank you. And secondly, from PlushieCon, we still have a lot of plushies left that were picked up before free, the announced time for pickup. So whenever you are able, please don't forget to pick up your plushies. They want to go home with you. They don't like PlushieCon was fun and all, but at some point they want to go home. So please definitely pick them up. Thank you. So without further ado, so we can get things kicked off, I'd like Talofi from Bronies for Good to tell us what we're doing today.
Es ist immer wieder dasselbe. Jedes Mal wird immer wieder so.
In Dragonshy, the Fluttershy's friends are helpless for once. So Fluttershy steps up and stands up for them, just as she always does for all the woodland creatures who need her. Now, whether you're a pony, or you're a squirrel, or you're a chicken, Fluttershy will be there to stand up for you. And the people of Animal Equality, the charity that we're fundraising for, are basically like Fluttershy's representatives in our world. Their tagline is, in defense of all animals. So today, Fluttershy's representatives depend on us. Please, let us stand up for all the Elizabeths, or the Winonas, or the Tanks of the world. And please, let us have an auction that will make Fluttershy proud. Thank you.
So we're collecting money for Animal Equality, a charity that helps animals. We definitely want to do Fluttershy proud. That is right here, dear to my heart. So any money, every single little bit that you can give. You might think, oh, it's just like a little bit. It still matters. It still matters, even if you just just quote unquote get a small thing like a comic or whatever, you're still like, hey, I still gave that money to a charity that makes sure animals in need get help, get taken care of, get health care, get better treatment. That is still something that matters. So no matter what, give it your best, because this is a definitely very worthy cause. All right, so all I just need to do is I just introduce my assistant who's going to make sure we get through all of this wonderful stuff. So please welcome YouTuber Kativo.
Thank you. Yes, I hope you all brought a lot of money with you, because we have a lot of stuff to sell for you. And I think, Perry, you want to start?
I will start, absolutely. Let's see what we got. We have a bunch of very nice things, but I think, just to get us a little bit into the mood, I'll start with something very nicely handmade. Let's do number 3. Let's see if we get number 3. Look at her. That's Rainbow Dash. Who crashed. Thank you very much, Chris Salikar, for the donation of this wonderful item. So to demonstrate, to get in the groove, I'll say the starting bit, and people will raise their hands and say if they offer more. It will, again, it starts a bit chaotic. We're just getting into the mood right here. We're kind of introducing the subject. So we have a starting bid of 20 for this beautiful handmade figurine. Do I see more than 20?
Back there.
Say it loud. Do I see more than 20? 50? 50 over there? 60? Do I see more than 60? Poor little Crash. I mean, you have to cheer up a little bit. Cheer up a little.
Oh, over there, to the right.
65? Very good. We're going in increments of 5. Please do not offer like 61.5. 5. Steps of 5.
70 down here.
70, very good. Let's go faster. 70. Do I see more than 70? He seems to be out. 70 is then going once. 70 is going twice. Now still a chance to add a bit, but once it goes 3 times. Then it's sold. So twice and sold for 70. Thank you. And hey, thank you. 70 for number 3. You made a selection.
Yes. I really like number 5.
You like number 5?
I like number 5.
You like number 5. Thank you, Olga Seihol, for this wonderful donation.
And number 5 is a set of 6 glasses with the main 6 engraved on it. And, yeah, Big Mac.
Big Mac's there too. He counts.
And we are starting with 50 euro. 60? 70? 70 got 90? 90? 100?
There's 100. Are you bidding on 100?
Yeah.
100 is still standing?
100 still standing? Going once. 100 going twice. 110. 120 going once. 120 going twice. 130. Wow. 130 going once, 130 going twice, and sold!
We're starting out strong. Thank you very much, everybody. This is a strong start. Let's make sure we continue it. So much. Seriously, this is double. Like, all of these pages are double-sided. That's a lot of stuff.
That's a lot.
The generosity of So let's see what we got next. I like.
Can you? I'm
let's
filming
fill out something
a little bit,
bigger.
not closer together.
We still want to talk to each other.
The wonderful Bound Together comic anthology that Bromies for Good were in charge of having made a while back. Several wonderful fandom artists are featured in this. My personal favorite from that anthology is Muffinshire's contribution. You know, from Twilight's first day. Oh, it's so cute. But seriously, there's a lot of wonderful art in this. And this one is signed by all the special guests of this year's Galacon. So it's not just a great comic, it's also a unique souvenir. So let's start with 80 euros. Do you get 80 for 80? You're in for 80? Do I see more than 80? He's in for 80. Do I see more? Yeah, you're in for 80, yeah? That's it. We know that. 80 is going once. 90! I like the squeak, thank you. Audio cues are good. 95. Do we get to 100? 100! 110. Do we see more than 110? 110 is otherwise going once. 110 is otherwise going twice. Now's the time to think. If not, sold for 110. 36 sold for 110. Thank you very much for your generosity. It will go along.
Ich habe das Problem, meine Beine sind zu lang.
What are you up to?
I think we should make a quick round with number 26, 27, and 28.
26, 27, and 28.
IDW Micro Series number 2 Larry's Comics exclusive cover signed by Katie Cook and Tony Fleeks.
So the artists and writers behind this?
I think. And the starting bid for each is 25.
So are you selling all three of them at once?
25? 25 down here? More than 25?
Does he get one copy or all three of them?
He gets one.
Okay, one. So we're doing three of these after each other.
Oh, 30? 30 over there, 30 going once, 40?
40?
40?
50?
50 going once. 60? 60 going once, 60 going twice, and sold.
We have 2 more chances left for these copies.
Then the next one, once again starting at 25 euros. 25 going one, 50 going once.
Oh, he starts at 50, alright. 60?
Where did the came from?
60 over there.
Oh, the bottom.
One box says 60.
60 going once, 60 going twice, and sold. Once again, starting at 25 euros. 50 going once.
Now's your chance.
60? 60 going what?
So he said 60, what about you? 65.
65. 70?
I saw his first, I saw his hat first.
Okay.
Are you going more than 70? Are you doing more than 70? 75.
75 going once. 80 going once. 80 going twice, 80 sold!
Was it 80?
80.
28 for 80, that works for me. Let's see what else we have. Again, the list is very long. We got next. Liking all of these is the problem. Next up, we have, let's do number 65, something for the folks with the video games.
Yes.
Number 65. Dennis Fighting Earth. Kickstarter exclusive Vita key.
Welcome in.
This is the game that the people behind Fighting is Magic went on to make. The animation and art character design was also made by Lauren Foss. So if you like some excellent animal fighting, this is really fun. I have a VIP, I love it. So this exclusive VIP starts at 40. Okay, 100. Okay, like 5 minutes, but I think you have the highest. Flutterbat says 100. Do I see more than 100?
Maar ik kan die ook
100 is going once.
Ja, schuif even die onder jou stoel. Of zo.
100 is going
Wat ik
twice.
moet doen is alleen maar opstaan.
And 100 is sold, thank you. The key was donated by Phoenix Ring, by the way, thank you very much.
And I think we should continue with the video games and take number 67. A physical copy of My Little Karaoke signed by the developer team and guests.
Ooh, fancy. If you like the way you're singing on, this is a nice souvenir.
Yeah. And the starting bid is €50.
Oh, it's okay, it's okay.
90?
So.
You said 90? Here we start with 90.
90. 90 going once.
People are very brave this time. They're just immediately coming out like, it's good. It's good. That's what I like to see.
90 going twice. Sold.
490. Okay, I think I know what I like next. Let's go next to number 47. 47. Look at that. Let's not forget who is an important part of Galacon. It's absolutely Kenny. And he had a wonderful origami pen. I really need to catch that. I hope there's a recording because that sounds so cute. Donated by Liza Patberg, who I assume is the person who hosted the panel. So, either way, thank you very much for this donation. We have Kanye holding a Galacon the movie poster. So, for this handmade origami, we're starting at 15. Do I see more than 15? 20. 20? Do I see more than 20? 30? Good, good, good.
35.
35? Do I see more than 35? Because she's so happy, look. I love it. 35 is going once. 35 is going twice. All right, that's all. Thank you. Cute origami Kani, 35.
I think we should continue with the origami style with number 18. 18. A tin-foil origami figurine of Princess Celestia and a Tree of Harmony. Also donated by Malte Patberg, so thank you once again.
Ik ken die dingen niet meer, ik ben veel te bang dat die plat gaan.
The starting bid is 50.
Kijk, origami is nog wat makkelijker om plat te hebben, maar als dat plat gaat, dan ben je
60. 60.
More than 60. 60 going once. 60 going twice. Sold.
Det er værd. Det er det. Men jeg har næsten lyst til bare de små...
Number 18 or 60. All right, I think we're going to... Are people in the mood for something big? Something big. It's not really, I guess. Apparently not. Nobody reacted. So I'm not doing that yet, but we have other good stuff. Let's do number 37. The Twilight Sparkle Funko vinyl figurine. Signed. But by who?
By who?
By who?
Signed it. There is stuff. Where did
Oh, it will be signed. That's why it's called that. It will be signed. By By everybody? It will be signed. I don't know by whom, but it will be signed. I'm not being told these things.
I will sign it.
The special guests, I'm assuming, maybe me. I don't know.
It will be signed, yeah.
Yep. So I guess it's like a mystery autograph I have. But I'm assuming it's going to be the special guests for sure. We have great people here. Sadly not Tara Strong, but we'll get other great people. So we're starting at 80 for the mystery signed figurine.
No, I want to do it.
We have 80, what
it's
you
like
say?
80, no.
90. We have 90, it's a bit of a price situation.
No, it's too pricey.
100, very nice.
It's for me too pricey.
I guess not. 100 is going once. Oh. Are you a 100 person? Yes. 100 is going once. 100 is going twice. 100 is sold. Thank you. I said, don't worry, it will definitely be signed. This is not a scam, I promise. We're not unicorn. I went here.
Let's go once again with something handmade with number 49. 49. Yes. A handmade sword of Princess Celestia. Princess, Celestia still better. Starting at 150 euro.
That looks great.
Yeah, it looks really great. 150 euro. 150 over there. 150 going once. Come on, guy. Oh, Sweetie Belle, how much? 160. Still in? No? 160 going once?
Yes.
Come on, guys, it's worth the
There's
cost.
something else. 200! That is something.
200 going once. 200 going twice. And sold!
Anywhere else. Number 49 sold for 200. But I still want to go bigger.
Still bigger.
Bigger. So who likes plushies?
Dadelijk gaat wel een mooi
It's kind of easy to see.
Hebben ze vorig jaar ook gedaan.
Still, who likes really big plushies? Who would like a signed life-size plushie of Ashley Balso C?
Oh, Ashley Balso C. Die zit er weer te waaien.
But
It doesn't fit.
It's so fluffy.
look at that. It's very ready to cuddle. And super duper cute. Where is it signed? I can't actually see. Like which part? Is it like the hoof? Or is it? It's gonna be signed. Okay. Ashley's gonna come. Firstly signed. The badge. I imagine she has a con badge. That's perfect. She has a VIP con badge from Galacon. Now that is appropriate. So because this is a very, very well handmade and crafted item, and it is that big. It's made of Mickey, very high quality. We're starting pretty serious here.
On the table.
We're starting at 500 euro. What? 900!
Alex.
gewoon, hoppa. Hop. Gelijk erop.
Perfect. Saves me so much time. I don't have to talk to him. So cool. You should really get. No, he knows. He just knows. So 900 for the handmade life-size plushie of Ashley Balsams. 900 is going once.
1,000.
1,000.
You got the angle overheen, Alex, hoor.
Wow. 1,000? 1,100. All right, 1,100. It's going once. Pretty serious. 1,100. Going twice. See anyone who's daring to take up on that?
No.
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 1,100.
Aphrodite's brony knows that.
It's
like,
sold!
Alex!
Thank you so much.
Ja, weet ik. Nou, ik dacht dat hij van deze keer met de auto zit. Maar je hebt ook dingen bij zich, hè? Nee, maar ook nog veel andere bij zich.
She's coming, but she's a busy bee.
You just told me they also bought the life-size honey last year.
Oh! I mean, that's a collection.
Yeah.
No, that's a collection. I like it. Thank
Je
you
heeft
so
ook een hele
much.
doosje bij zich, met gewoon het geld er gewoon allemaal in.
Ja, altijd. Ik vond niet
Number 8 sold for 1,100.
Ik vraag me af en toe af waar hij het geld vandaan haalde.
How about more comics?
I like comics. They're relaxing.
Let's
And not as intense as life-size Ashley Ball.
Let's start with number 20.
Number 20. I'll bring it right up for you.
Number 20 is a IDW micro-series number 4 Marathon cover.
Aww.
And we are starting with €15.
15.
15.
15 or 15?
How much? 30. 30 going once. Come on, quick round. 30 going twice. So. Could you please go to number 21?
Yes. 21. We have more comics. We have so many wonderful comics.
Once again, IDW Micro Series number 4 Fleeks cover.
Aww.
And once again, starting at €15.
That's so soft.
20. 20 going on.
Look, over there. 30.
30. 30 going once. I don't see anyone.
You're over here.
30. 35. 35.
35.
Okay.
100.
40!
40.
Jesus Christ.
Your wishful thinking is getting in the way. 40.
40 going once. 40 going twice. And sold.
moet even mijn beurt stellen.
We have number, let's do something cute and small. Number 11. Handcrafted Teenage Applejack figurine. Donated by Sally Cars. Thank you. That is so cute. Look at her face. Aww. That warms my heart right here. So that starts at 20. 20. 50. Nice, nice, that's gold. 50. It's super cute. Very good for you Applejack fans out there. You know that's the right fan to be. 50. Going once. 55. 60. 65.
70.
70. Fast. This is fun. 80. Nice.
85.
85. You still in? I love it. If I could, I would like grabby grab, but no. So 100 is going once. It's not my money, I don't get to keep it. 100 is going twice. 100 and 100 is 200. 110. Okay, 110 is going once. Lots of ones. 110 is going twice. Do I see more? Oh wait, 110 is sold! 110. I find that very, very fun.
Let's go with something big again. I'd say number one.
Number one.
Something loud.
Is your body ready?
Thank you guys. And the starting bid is going to be 100. 200.
300. Go me to 300.
300.
Okay. Go me. 310. 350. 360. 400. Base candles.
What?
400 is going once, right?
Yeah, 400 is going once. 400 is going twice. And sold!
Every single one of those 100 euros is going to a good cause. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This helps the animals and it helps you to be loud. Everyone wins. Alright, let's do number 43. I pulled that up right. 43. An original signed artwork of Rainbow Dash by IDW comic artist Brenda Hickey. Thanks for the donation, Philip Schröder. So we're starting on that one of everyone's favorite dashing pony with 35.
Are you serious?
Oh, okay. That's entirely too many starting bids. 60, 50, 50. Okay, he is at 50. I had to pick somebody. He was more at 50. Get 50. 70? 80? Give it 80? Every start misheard you. Do we see more than 80? 90? 100? 100? Do I see more than 100? That's 100 person, yeah. 100 is going once. Handcrafted artwork is not a reproduction, so you're getting an original. 100 is going twice. 110! The challenge is still on. Those Rainbow Dash fans, I always hear there's so many of them. I want to see many minutes. 110 is going once. 110 is going twice. You still know you're out? So 110, I'd say is sold. Thank you. Number 43, 110.
Do you want to do number 42 too?
Well, that's why not. We have Fluttershy fans in the audience too, I hope.
It went well.
I like your bills.
So, once again, sketch of Fluttershy by Brenda Hickey, starting at 35
We moeten opstaan.
50, 60, 70, 80, 80 going once, 90,
100!
Yeah. Oh. 105 going.
110?
10.
150?
You are
He's
out.
out. What a shame. Is anyone picking up the challenge of 150?
115 going once. 115 going twice. Sold!
Number 42 for 150. Also, I mean, it's great we got that, but if you can get me some water out here, that'd be great. It's very hot out here. It's very hot out here. Your staff, do you know where you're getting the water? All right. All right, let's do something more fandom related next. Number 52. A fall equestrian ashtray. I was just looking for it. I read your mind. I have the power. 100.
Oh Jesus, 100.
Fall equestrian ashtray. Donated by Captain Heineken, thank you very much. It's made of glass. The Edgepin Fall Equestria emblem. Starts at 50. 60, 100, okay. 110. Some Fall Equestria fans right there.
Je kan eigenlijk in de foto zien dat hij een foto heeft gemaakt.
More than 110? Anyone down here? Otherwise, 110 is going once. More than 10 is going twice. 110 is sold! Thank you!
I'd say we go with number 44. Something donated by a community guest this year. A special charity CD by Chick Rowe contains full background music to the game Friendship is Epic and tracks from his new album Historia.
Ooh, nice. Thank you so much, Chick Rowe.
And it's starting at 25 euros. 30?
I heard several 30s. 50. 60. 100. Nice, thank you. 120. 130, all the way up there. Wow. 150. 160. Sorry, I'm just it's so fast.
You spotted them way faster than I do.
It's fine, it's fine. You get there, you get there. So we have 160, is that right? Do we see more than 160?
160 is the one over there. In the middle?
180! 180, are you doing more than 180? How much? He's hit for 180, are you doing more? 200, okay. Does make good music. 250. 260. He's fighting with himself. The struggle is real. Do we see more than 260?
No.
No.
60 going once. 260 going twice. Sold!
Let's go next with... Let's go next with... I like your shirt, by the way, that's great.
Yeah, I know I said something different before. Let's go with number 60. Princess Luna poster. Yeah. Shit. Poster. Donated by Steady Pony. Thank you very much. It started at 25 euros. 40.
Who's a 50?
70. 75.
Wait.
How much way back there? Oh, by the way, how much? Stand up and yell it really loud. 100. Back to you up there. 125. Back to you. 130. 135. 140. Do I hear 140 back up top? Come on, bidding wars are always super fun.
Terrence for your blood?
150 over here. You got a challenger.
Over here. What do you say?
You said 150, right? 150?
That was up there.
No. Gentleman in the red shirt over here.
Seriously, it's like 6 people yelling all at once.
That's the best part.
The most confusing one.
150 going once? 160! 160 going once. Are you still in? 170! 175! 180! He's out! He's out. You tapping out?
And 180 is going once.
180 is going twice. 190! Way in the back!
190 is going once.
200, it's a nice round number.
190 is going once.
Okay, 200 going once, 200 going twice. So!
We still have some special goodies that I definitely want to get to also. Again, things are going fast. Wish I had all these numbers a bit more easily available to me. Alright, number 59. I was actually right there and I didn't see it because I'm going nuts. 59. Woo!
Right.
You can't bid on the screen, it's not ours. Look at that adorable Kenny. Her cute self right there. So.
Looks like she's suffocating in a bag right now. You should spend a lot of money so you can set her free.
Look at her, it's like, help me, please. 250 is the starting bid. Only 250 euros.
Come on,
That's a bargain.
For a handmade flush. How much, sir?
How much? Say it loud. 250.
Good.
300.
The tiny fan returns.
350.
The black fan returns.
400. Anyone go 400? 400. 400 for you, sir. Anyone want to go 450? 450. 500. What's that? You at 500 or you backing up?
Donating a kidney to any like animal quality doesn't sound smart.
Are you at 500? No, you're backing up to it's up 450 either, sir.
Only 450?
Only 450.
Wow, this is a steal for 450.
You're putting your hands up, I mean you're 500? Oh, watch it.
450 is going once. This is your chance. 450 is going twice.
Come on, guys, that thing's worth more than that. How much?
460.
There you go.
460.
470, how much you got, sir?
470.
You got 470 here. How much did you have? Oh, well, you guys are going to have to arm wrestle.
All Alright, who's doing more than 470?
You want to go 475?
480, he's going 480, 480 right here. 480 right here.
480? I think you just bid against yourself, but I'll take it.
No, he also said 470.
Oh.
We had a competitor had to break the tie. He's not saying more, so 480 is going once. 480 is going twice.
You go right to 5.
Come on, guys, for the animals. 480 is sold, man. Oh. Okay, Katima, I have a request. There's something.
Ja, en dan heeft hij nou een 3-dubbele versies.
I think you're thinking of number 12.
Yes, I am thinking. If I don't do it, I'll get killed. We are not. We are not getting money for this. This is not an endorsement of Fanta as a product. This is a running game gone rogue. I take no responsibility.
That's
but
cool.
there's everything. What? There's a drawing in the back of it that I haven't seen. Hang on.
What does it say?
There may have been a label here. It may have been upside down. Except this awkward... This awkward drawing covered up the evidence. Nothing to see here. And it looks like a pony. Is this at Libusa? It looks like Libusa from Chiquestria. So I know who might be responsible then. Alright, so number 12.
How much will you pay for an inside joke that we don't get?
It's a funny story. I'll tell you when I have more time.
What's our starting bid?
40.
40 euros.
50?
Versus handmade.
80 euros. Let me 80 euros.
Hang on.
Let me hear. What did I get? More than 60? Who said 60?
No, but we got
100.
100.
Okay. $120. Do I see more than 120? Again, it's something that I appreciate because it's for charity. And because it's fun. I'll see people surprise me with it every freaking time. 150! Woo!
I like his bidding style. He stands up and he yells it out.
150 is going once. 170. 170 is going once. 170 is going twice. 170 for the Fanta pony. It's sold! Number 12 went to 170. Somehow.
Okay, I have one thing to contribute to this auction. Hi, everybody. This is for all the way from Comic-Con in California, and it's just a little thing that all of the main 6 signed, and it's a show poster for the movie.
€10,000, right?
Yeah, probably a good place to start, Jim. But you've got Andrew Libman's signature, you have Daniel Ingram signed it, Tabitha St. Germain, Kathy Wessock, Terry Strong, I don't even know who this is. Oh, Megan signed it as well. So that's right here. And I don't know where to start the bidding, but it's probably worth a lot. 200. 300. I saw 300 here in the front first. Are you going more to 300? 350. Yeah. 400. 5. We hear 5. 500. 600. Chance.
This is imported. It's for
imported goods, it's true. 600 is going twice. 700. Someone wants it real bad.
Niet handig, maar. Yeah.
Going once. He can't. He's just like, wow, that's cool. I can't. 1,000 is going twice. 1,000 is sold! Samara, everyone, what an amazing woman. It's a little crinkled. Thank you so much for your generosity.
And not too iron, not too hot, or it will burn.
And it's just been slowly escalating every year to the point where super villains want my hat. My hat is an important source of power or some magical mega artifact. I don't know. But it's probably the kind of thing comic book storylines would be written about at this point. And I've been told people really wanted a pair again, so I'll sign it too, if you want. So...
No, that's my...
You're never getting out.
For the animals, it's a good cause.
Yes. We're losing our headwear.
Should we bid on the pair together?
Yeah, we do it together.
Together?
Yeah.
Both heads.
You get 2 heads to send. 200. 400.
Dat die Joker ergens in de buurt zit. En dat is de Joker denk ik. Ja, daar gaat de stappen hoor. 1,700.
Yes, he is serious.
What? 1,700? Holy.
Yes, he is. This is the third time I've run into him, and I know he means business. Broke out of Arkham just for this. So when he's getting taken to custody, he at least have these. So, do I see anyone daring to outbid the Joker? You're not gonna let evil win, are you? 1,200! Anyone still daring to outbid the Joker? You're thinking about it. I can tell. You should. You should go for it. This is something you can do. For a good cause. Beat the Joker. Otherwise, who wants to be Batman? Bruce Wayne's gotta be up there somewhere.
Over $1,500.
So we have 1,500 going once. 1,500 going twice. 1,500, sure? Come on back. 1,000.
He's struggling.
1,500 is sold!
Ja, eindelijk heeft hij hem. Maar hoeveel jaar? 3? Minimaal, kan langer zijn. Joker, 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 Joker. Ik ben toch 3 jaar in de bed en ieder jaar wil hij aan missies spelen.
You sign yours, I'll sign mine. Under here, the band. So super.
That's it,
This is perfect. Yeah.
Wear them both. Wear them both at the same time. Wear them both at the same time.
We have a black marker still? A black one. Still need a black one. This is kind of hard to read.
But I can't be able to check this off my head.
I'm gonna have to work that way.
Come on. Ook de other artist. Sign it.
Because this is a bit hard to read. I'll make it more readable. There we go. That's better. All right.
Sold them out. One wash it, couple of clothes.
Here you go. Come here.
The evil still electronic.
You don't steal from the Joker. Why not? It never goes over well. Is that all the time we have? Or
Sell your pets. Sell your pets.
really small.
Ja, en dan ga je flesje gewoon netjes toe.
Something that's actually really cool and good next.
Nee, gewoon daar zo, ja.
Which number is this? Do you actually know? Because that is so good.
Number 10.
It's number 10. Thank you very much.
We could use some volunteers to hold it up.
Yeah, hold up. People. Giant banner.
It could be a tent.
Yes. It's from the 2016-2017 Derbyfest meetup. Thank you so much, Marcel Heckman. And thank you, Marcel. He's standing here. He's one. What? No, you're not. Ah, you're one of the people that organized the meetup. Thank you. You can't see him. He's standing behind the banner, but he's there. The problem is when you're holding up, I don't even see how the people bidding. So you have to go down.
Go behind her. Go behind her.
Go down. 500! Oh, I see more than 500. Because otherwise 500 is... Du kannst abheben gehen. You can go withdraw. You can go withdraw. You can make a down payment and then withdraw the rest. 500 is going once. 500 is going twice. 550 or 505? What's the difference? 505? 505. 510.
Like me.
550 or 15. 15. 520. 530. 6. Perfect, that works. 600 going once. You still going now? Otherwise 600 is going twice for this beautiful giant banner.
Just stop talking.
600
sold it.
is sold! Number 10 sold for 600. Next. Don't worry, I got this. Don't worry about this.
Could double as a parachute.
The flag starts. You could make about the adorable Kenny enjoying a popcorn. Starts at 150. 500!
Filming, good view. I have good view.
Please connect and let people.
Yeah.
I love it. 500. And we see more than 500 from a Galacon 2017 flag.
This is going to be the last item apparently, so if you got any money left, use it now.
Cool it. You can cool the number of people. It is very much
You can cut the flag in half and share it with your friends.
Everyone gets a piece. Otherwise 500 is going once. And you're going for it.
I'll give you a high five.
Victor Miller will give you a high five. 500, going twice. We got more than a high five.
Come on, guys, this is the last item. We gotta go on the bang.
Fuck is Jan.
Do you sign it?
Yeah, I'll sign it.
I'll sign
I will sign it.
I'll sign it.
That's four signatures. How about we get like everybody here to sign it?
Can I sign it?
Yeah, you can sign it.
Yeah!
555.
Palindromes.
555. 555 is going once. 555 is going twice. Yes, that includes the high five and signed by whoever wants to.
High five for 555?
Oh my god, very good. It's going twice. On 555 is sold! For VIPs. Where's Forever Free Roaming? Is he here? I'm so sorry. You're such a kind, gentle soul. I was like, I didn't even notice it. You're not unnoticeable. No. You're nice. You're very sweet, you know? You're stealthy. You're a ninja. There. That's also good. That's the angle. That's the angle I take. So, I want a really big, wonderful applause for our fantastic VIPs and special guests. Pizzazz the heck out of this convention. Zapped all that good stuff. Thank you so much for being fantastic. And this is a very important crowd that is usually kind of easy to forget because they're just kind of everywhere, but at the same time, they're very clear to see. They have clear color coding, which really helps. They work so hard. They zip around the convention, no matter where people are needed, no matter where something needs to be done. It gets done. So, among all the people that make Galacon run smoothly, I would be the worst person in the world if I didn't mention our fantastic, hardworking volunteers. wonderful music to your homes, to your recordings, on your YouTube. So never forget how much people work hard and how wonderful that all you're giving it is, that all you're giving your time. So the biggest thumbs up ever for you. And of course, yes, I know, I will not forget you. I will not forget you. Because the people that are sending the volunteers around are also kind of important. So, to the people that actually, the volunteers do so much, but there needs to be someone who kind of tells them what to do. And the people who've been working all year round, behind the scenes, hard to make sure that Galacon, as the previous year's Galacon 2017 was going to be there, it was going to be fun, it was going to be solid, and it just was going to be a thing that's happening. So I want to say really, really big applause, because these people, I know I've done it for a few years, I know how hard it is. It's thankless work, but it's wonderful, filling work all the same. So the big, big applause for the Galacon staff. That's a lot of applause. Do you have... Yes, that includes... Absolutely includes her. Absolutely. So make sure I haven't forgotten anybody. We have the fantastic panelists, artists, contributors, con artists, absolutely fantastic conventional artists. Not that kind of con artist. Jeez. All immediately cynical minds. So, who else? Now that this happens every year, they're arguing who gets to say something, because no one of them wants to. That's why I'm here. So I'm the blabbermouth, I'm the blabbermouth, they're the brains.
Test, working. Well, yeah, okay, this is my second time as an executive member, and it's one hell of a work, but it's also one hell of a weekend. So thank you all for participating, for coming here, for helping us make all this reality. To the VIPs, our guests, you see what your presence here can cause and make people go crazy and whatnot. So thank you very much on behalf of all of us. And the volunteers, I've been with you for 4 years before, and I know what this work is. It can be dull, it can be really sweaty. And thank you so much. I know what you are doing to keep this entire convention running and actually make it possible. And thank you all as well. If you can make it, please come back and help us recreate such a weekend for another year. And please don't be shy. Just live out the dream of Brony Conventions for as long as you wish to do. Thank you so much.
Hello guys, I'm 404 and I'm a head of volunteers, so all the red shirts you can see are all my red shirts. And I can say,
that sounds dangerous.
Even if they are red shirts, no one of them died today. volunteers.
Woo!
Well, you come all back next year.
Barton's mom.
Live stream.
Well, this was my first year as an assistant guest director, and I hope the guests liked it. They're satisfied with their care. And thank you guys.
So yeah, for me as the vice chairman and the head of PR, it's already the third year doing this, and I don't know, but does it sound wrong when I say doing and planning all this is sort of addictive? Yeah, thank you, that's why I'm working here. We also have to thank not one person, but two, our dynamic duo of, yeah, you, Perry. Princess of Moderation and her sidekick, Katiba. I want to thank all the people that did additional work here at the con. For example, those awesome guys up there doing the live streams. For the first time this year, which I heard was a big success as well, the live streaming of Gala and Body Port by Brony Radio Germany. He has to say something, I guess.
Hi, first of all, I have to thank all of my colleagues for this wonderful year in planning this convention. It was a pleasure to work with you guys. Sometimes. And I would thank you all guys for being here for this wonderful weekend. And I hope I will see you guys next time at Galacon 2018.
I just wondered, all you guys up here, didn't we forget one thing? No, not that. Can I get her?